Welcome back to the channel. Today, the Clumsy Crafter makes a candle holder. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all the steps, but the first step she's doing here is just making a bunch of strings that are about the height of the jar plus an inch or so, and then finding a way of duplicating that so she doesn't have to measure each one out, which in our case was just wrapping around this little box of something, who knows what it is. Now she's just gluing them on in groups of three. So she's going to do a 3 pattern. So it'll go over, under in groups of three. So she's just gluing them on in groups of three so she doesn't have to do any math. All right, so now she's going to start wrapping string around the outside. So it's the same group of threes, just over, under. She'll just glue the start of it and the stop of it underneath one of the ones that it goes under, or one of the groups that it goes under, and then just work her way around until the jar is covered from top to bottom.
So the important note to make here is that when you're putting those bunches of 3 in, you need to make sure you have an even number of those bunches. Otherwise, your math won't work out for your over, under chaos part.
Okay, and now for the end, she's just gonna make them all nice and lined up, and glue them straight up each individual wire, and then after, or individual string, and then after she's done with that, she's gonna give it a haircut and cut them to a normal length. I think she does that right now. Now I might have said that out of order. But anyway, a ribbon's gonna get wrapped around it, and then she's gonna give it a haircut, and then she's gonna fray them all up so that it looks real nice. And then we will add a piece of felt to the bottom of it, that she gets a little creative. Yep, the haircut first. So haircut first on it. And then she adds a piece of felt to the bottom of it so that it sits real nice on the table, and you don't have to worry about the strings kind of coming undone underneath the bottom. So look at that. Isn't that cool? Now she's just melting the end so it doesn't fray the ribbon, and that'll only work if it's polyester. If it's a cotton ribbon, that's not going to do anything. And then finishing that off, and it looks pretty good. So now she's going to use the lid that was supposed to be on that jar, so that she gets a circle so that she can cut out a piece of felt, and then she'll just glue that on the bottom, and that is it. It will be done.
Okay, that's it. Look how cute it is. It took all day.
All right, we just used a battery light, and it actually has a timer, so it'll turn off on its own, so you don't have to remember to turn it off. Pretty cool. There's a link to that in the description below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.